too much right now.
I was telling them, I don't have to worry about changing their diapers. They get to worry about changing my diaper. This is the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Welcome to the
Game
family,
day.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome
Game
to the
day.
family, man.
I could lift you up. I could show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. I could lift you up. I could show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound.
Are we gonna get changed at the wedding?
Well, you're wearing that all day.
So funny. This is what we're going in. This is what we're wearing. This is what we're gonna do.
And you guys, we have to go get respirators for you.
Wait, this is what we're wearing to the wedding?
Yes, this is what you're wearing to the wedding.
This is it.
Wow.
We're getting the oxygen.
I feel like when I
tanks,
can
and
though.
then you get-
I could lift you up. I could show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. This world we still appreciate. You could be my luck. Even in a hurricane of frowns, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. I could show you love. In a tidal wave of mystery, you'll still be standing next to me. You could be my luck. Even if we're 6 feet underground, I know that we'll be safe and sound.
John likes this photo taken, as you can tell. he hams it up. So I told John last night, I said, one of the biggest criteria of John being my best man is look at how much younger and fit he is. So it's gonna make me look fit. He makes me look small, right? Like where everyone else, I dwarf them, but look, he makes me look small. And now everyone's gonna think I'm a young guy because I got a young best man. So
That's
it's
right.
like, you know what?
You are a young guy.
Yeah, but well, I act really young. That's the one thing. That's 100% true. I really.
That's why we connect so well.
Yeah, yeah. John's like my older brother because I act like the kid of the relationship, for sure. Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Vintage.
Wow. What year is that one from?
It says 1969, 1970, number 45, vintage number. Tim Hortons. You know what? I told Dad, I go, you know what's the one thing that you've done that no other Leaf has done in the last, 52 years? She goes, what? He says, wear one of those. Because there's not a single Leaf that's ever gonna, they should all come rub it and get some luck. But we got all the Maple Leaf sticks and all that in the safe, right?
Very
That
cool.
have them signed?
Yeah.
No, that's really cool, man. Thank you. That's
You're
really
welcome.
nice.
Yeah, add it to the collection.
Yeah, that's good. How I know I'm awesome is I have awesome people around me. And because awesome people like John and Ann and everybody else would not be around me if I was, a bad guy. Because I keep finding people that are amazing. And John's one of them. Like, he's one of my closest friends now. We've been friends for over 10 years now. And I mean, honestly,
Time flies.
Yeah, we're getting he's still young, I'm getting older, he still looks young. When I look just like John when we met, and now look at the transition, like he's rising up, he's looking great, but no.
Yeah, we used to get mistaken for twins back then.
Yeah, of course. I was, that's when I was sitting, but that's okay. But anyway, no, but you know what? How you know you judge your life with everybody, with your family and everybody, is look at the people around you. And honestly, you can't be more blessed than that. So the puppet won't be at the wedding today, because that would just, you know, that would actually, if Anne even sees that I brought the puppet out, she'd want to kill me. Because, you know, I'm like a big kid with my toys, right? I have a whole collection of their Minion, Dave, and all that, but yeah. And one of the things that I do is, like, I'm very supportive of John.
That's what I've come to realize,
And-
looking back on that.
And being
He
supportive,
cared about me so much and thought I was like the best, and that's why
I insulted one of the best
the
coaches
greatest
of
of
all
all
time.
time.
I could show you love in a tidal wave of mystery. You'll still be standing next to me. You could be my luck. Even if we're 6 feet underground, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. I could lift you up. I could show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. I could lift you up. I could show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound.
Dude, your time is coming. It's your last few minutes before you become a Bremner. There you go. Here I am, serving John once again.
Some great service when you get your shoes personally delivered to you.
Anything to hold the Bentley key. That's what I said. Here I come, babe. I'm on my way. You better be ready. Here we go. It's game time.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your bed, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
Part of me is part of you, so take my hand. I want you to feel words you can hear. I love you so, and you love me, so tell me why does it feel like we're 1,000 miles apart? For better or for worse, you stood next to me. Always found a way not to give up on me. Remember when you used to say, you know our love can save it all. We've been together for so long.
I'm just gonna.
Would you marry me?
No, you're my mother.
That would be a no.
You know our work can change it all. I had my doubts, but now I know. I wanna be with you for life, each day and every night, because our love can save it all. I
Hi, David. I'm on my way. We're a little late. Angie was smoking. Love you.
I'm okay for now.
That's quite the dress. Wow.
You look good.
You look great. Wow. No makeup.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of David and Ann, I'd like to thank everybody for coming today. They've invited you all to be here today as they enter this exciting journey that is marriage. Marriage is not just a bringing together of two people, but a union of the friends and families as well. And it's why they've asked you to all be here today to help them get married. In the spirit of joy and affirmation, I'm going to ask you all a question, and the answer is we will. So do you, the family and friends, both with us and online, give this beautiful couple your love, your blessing, and your support as they go forward today on this journey that is marriage. We will. Beautiful. You may all be seated.
I almost kissed you.
Oh, you have a mic.
I had multiple mics.
Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, and of family, and of two people who are in it for the forever. You two are standing up there on the stage looking all fancy and being stared at by pretty much everybody who's meant anything to you over the past so many years. So why do we do it? The marriage ceremony has been an important feature across nearly every culture, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this one is regarded as so critical. We acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. And why this moment? Because despite all of our differences, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, our one universal truth. And no matter who we are or where we come from, no matter what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. That's why you're both standing here. That's why we're all here to watch. We have all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment we're reminded of that ability to love, and that's the very best part of our humanity. All of us here have our own love stories. Some are short, some are long, others are yet unwritten, and others, like yours, are just getting to the good part. These are the chapters in all of our stories that are sad or disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. I'm here, you're here, we're all here, because we want all of these moments for you. We're here to hope with you, to support you, and to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. It's not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. The big ones, like saying I love you for the first time, moving in together, getting engaged, but mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments. Falling asleep next to one another, making dinner together, spending holidays with your families, a hug when you get home from work. These everyday moments fused together into one big experience. And even though this experience is so incredible that words fail us when we try to explain it, it's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. And the immortal words of Dr. Seuss, you know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. I'm going to ask the two boys. We're going to ask everybody at home to hold up your hands and extend a little warmth, a little love, and your best hopes and dreams for the couple, and project that hope and dreams into the rings. You guys can open the boxes so they can see. Careful. Yep. All right, so everybody at home is going to do that. Pass on your love, your dreams, and your wishes. And now, boys, if you can take them around to everybody present here as well so they have a chance to pre-warm these rings with a little bit of love for everybody, too.
Just hold your hands out and send that love.
And now I'm going to ask Emily. Please come.
Take into account that great love and great achievements involve great risk, and that a loving atmosphere in your home is the foundation for your life. Be gentle with the earth, be gentle with one another. When disagreements come, remember to protect the spirit of your union. When you realize you've made a mistake, take immediate steps to correct it. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. So love yourselves, love one another, and love all that is life together, and all else will follow.
Thank you. Anne and David, may the raindrops fall lightly on your brow. May the soft winds freshen your spirit. May the sunshine brighten your heart, and may the burdens of the day rest lightly upon you. May God enfold you in the mantle of His love, and may the road rise to meet you. May the wind always be at your back, and the sunshine warm upon your face, and the rains fall softly upon your fields. Until we meet again, my friend, may God hold you in the palm of His hand. May God be with you and bless you. May you live to see your children's children. May you be poor in misfortunes, but rich in blessings. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. May green be the grass you walk on, may blue be the skies above you, and from this day forward, may the joys of today be those of tomorrow. Now, somewhere out there I have Candace do the second reading.
Love is friendship taught on fire. It is quiet, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weakness. Love is content with the present, hopes for the future, and does not brood over the past. It is the day in and day out chronicles of irritations, problems, compromises, and small disappointments, big victories, and working toward common goals. If you have love in your life, it can make up for a great many things that you lack. If you do not have it, no matter what else there is, it is not enough.
Thank you, Candace. I'm now going to ask the couple to give us their affirmation. Anne, do you take David to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
And David, will you take Anne to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Okay. Turning towards each other and holding each other's hands, both hands. Okay, thank you. And look at those hands. Those are the hands of your best friend. Those hands are full of love for you, as today the two of you promise to love each other, not just today, but tomorrow and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together the two of you build your future. These are the hands that will continue to passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years. And these hands will bring you, with the slightest touch, comfort like no others. These hands will hold you when fear or grief temporarily comes your way. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly guide and hold your children. These are the hands that will give you support and encouragement to chase down and seize your dreams. These hands will bring you strength when you most need it. These are the hands that will lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into eyes for yours that are filled with love for one another. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours and still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just the slightest touch. Now repeating after me, and you can go first. David, I love you.
David, I love you.
You are my best friend.
You are my best friend.
Today I give myself to you in marriage.
Today I give myself to you in marriage.
I promise to encourage you,
I promise to encourage you,
inspire you,
inspire you,
and to laugh with you.
and to laugh with you.
Every day. Multiple times.
That's with, not at. Yeah. I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
and always hold you in the highest regard.
and always hold you in the highest regard.
I have chosen you
And I have chosen
as a
you
person
as a
with
person
whom I will spend my life.
with whom I will spend my life.
These things I give to you today
These things I give to you today
and all the days of our life.
and all the days of our life.
And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours and still give you the same unspoken tenderness with just the slightest touch. Now repeating after me, and you can go first. David, I love you.
David, I love you.
You are my best friend.
You are my best friend.
Today I give myself to you in marriage.
Today I give myself to you in marriage.
I promise to encourage you,
I promise to encourage you,
inspire you,
inspire you,
and to laugh with you.
and to laugh with you.
Every day. Multiple times.
That's with, not at. I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
and always hold you in the highest regard.
and always hold you in the highest regard.
I have chosen you
And I have chosen
as
you
a person
as a
with
person
whom I will spend my life.
with whom I will spend my life.
These things I give to you today
These things I give to you today
and all the days of our life.
and all the days of our life.
And I love you.
And I love you.
You are my best friend.
You are my best friend.
Today I give myself to you in marriage.
Today I give myself to you in marriage.
I promise to encourage you,
I promise to encourage you,
inspire you,
inspire you,
and to laugh with you.
and to laugh with you.
I have chosen you
I have chosen you
as the person
as the person,
with whom I will spend my life.
as the person I will spend my life.
With whom
I vow to bring you happiness
I vow to bring you happiness
and to celebrate the joys of life with you.
and celebrate the joys of life with you.
These things I give to you today
These things I give to you today
and all the days of our life.
and all the days of our life.
No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something much greater than they once were. And in David, now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no more loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two bodies, yet there is one life before you. As you go now into your dwelling place to enter into your days of your togetherness, may your days be good and long upon the earth. From the earliest times, the circle has been a symbol of completeness, a symbol of committed love. An unbroken and never-ending circle symbolizes a commitment of love that is also never-ending. As often as either of you look at the rings you're about to exchange today, be reminded of the commitment of the love that you've shared with each other and that your family has shared with you today as well. Boys, can you please take the rings up to them? And you can put the boxes on the little table by the cake. And come back and have your seat. And if you want to take the ring first.
And.
And repeat after me. David, I love you.
David, I love you.
My heart is in this ring.
My heart is in this ring.
My love is in this ring.
My love is in this ring.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as I promise to be your faithful wife.
as I promise to be your faithful wife.
To love you when the sun shines
To love you when the sun shines
and when the rain falls.
and when the rain falls.
When you look at this ring,
When you look at this ring,
think of me and remember I love you always.
think of me and remember I love you always.
With this ring, I devote myself to you
With this ring, I devote myself to you
for the rest of our lives.
for the rest of our lives.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Okay, now, David, you got a whole bunch of rings to choose from there.
I'll show everybody all the rings.
Just extra.
So, not the engagement ring first.
That one first.
And I love you.
And I love you.
My heart is in this ring.
My heart is in this ring.
My love is in this ring.
My love is in this ring.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as I promise to be your faithful husband.
as I promise to be your faithful husband.
To love you when the sun shines
To love you when the sun shines
and when the rain falls.
And when the rain falls.
When you look at this ring,
When you look at this ring,
think of me.
think of me.
Remember, I love you always.
Remember, I love you always.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I devote myself to you
I devote myself to you
for the rest of our lives.
for the rest of our lives.
When David proposed, he placed a ring on Anne's finger. This engagement ring symbolized their early love to one another and their early promises to one another. I asked Dave to replace this ring now, next to the wedding ring, to highlight the enduring nature of their love and to show those early promises fulfilled. Anne and David, through your words today, you've joined together in marriage. Because you've exchanged your vows before witnesses and have pledged your commitment to each other and have declared the same by the joining of hands and the exchanging of rings by the power vested in me by the province of Ontario, I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may kiss your partners.
Thank you. So we're bringing together the Bremners and the Sheddits, so look out. Two good clans coming together. And thank you for everybody sharing this COVID experience with us.
July 1st is a special day for our existing families and the new family we have created today.
A little higher.
20 years ago and 14 years ago,
I can't read it. That's what you.
I gave you both the gift of life. Today, Dave and I want to give you a gift. I can't read it.
I'm crying, hang on.
Breathe.
Today, Dave and I want to give you a gift, the gift of life once again.
Slightly different this time, and no, I'm not pregnant. What is happening around the world has made everyone reflect on our current circumstances and the fact that we are so very fortunate to live in such a great country. For us, the ability to sign our names on legal documents is a privilege that many people around the world unfortunately do not have. You were both born in a country where signing your name presents opportunities for you both beyond your wildest dreams. Throughout your life, you will both put your signature on many things. You will sign a college application. You will sign an employment contract. You will sign your first lease document. You will sign to purchase a car. You will sign to purchase a house. You will sign your wedding registration, your child's birth certificate, and the list continues with many other significant moments in your life that may be both good and not so good. All of these moments in your life signify the privileges we have living in a great country like Canada. And today, Dave and I present you with these two pens.
Step forward.
Hang on. That we want you to use for every important document that you sign in your life. You may not realize this yet, but the ability to put your signature on a document yields great power. You need to harness that power and be mindful what you do with it. Please use these pens throughout your life and remember this day and this gift we are giving you and the message this holds. This pen will be with you throughout your lives for all the joys and sorrows and successes and failures. You are the innermost circle, and know that we, Dave and I, are both with you and supporting you throughout all of these times. I am not ready for you both to be so grown up, but this gift signifies that you are growing up and life is propelling us all forward. We love you both to infinity and beyond, plus 3,000.
You can get them out too. I'll go get out.
Come up. I don't want to go.
Give your mama. What's that?
She said she'd make fun of me if I
Take a
cried.
moment to sign the license and we'll be right back with everyone.
Let the bow break, let it come down crash. Let the sun fade out to a dark sky. I can't say I'd even notice it was absent, unfold before you would have strung together the very first words of a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. Choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. Choose you. There was a time when I would have believed them if they told me you could not come true, just love's illusion. But then you found me and everything changed, and I believe in something again. My whole heart will be yours forever. This is a beautiful start to a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right.
Now we have one more item of recognition. For those that do not know, today is Dave's birthday. And Dave is competitive. 2 years ago, Dave and I planned a vacation to Paris. I wanted to make his birthday so very special because he's always doing special things for me. So I planned for us to go up the Eiffel Tower and have a sunset dinner. Now Dave didn't know what I was doing, but in typical Dave fashion, he one-upped me. He couldn't let me have my time and space for his birthday. Instead, he ended up stealing my thunder and proposed on July 1st at the top of the Eiffel Tower. So at this very moment, Dave is going to steal my thunder yet again. It would be unfair to not recognize the day David entered this world many years ago. So we are going to take the next few minutes and make them all about Dave and celebrate the day of his birth, which was exactly 19,345 days ago. And for those of you that may not know, Dave is 53 today. For the wedding, we are celebrating day 1. And for Dave, we are celebrating 19,345 days at the same time. So we have 2 cakes. Everyone here and on Zoom, please join us in singing happy birthday to Dave. Happy
birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. If I blow them out though, it's like a COVID blow.
Oh, wait, go ahead. There we go.
Thank you, everybody.
The couple would like to recognize everybody who's come here today. And please, we're coming around and circulating some champagne for all of you. And even the sirens will come out to recognize this great moment. It is. Life continues to go on. These are wonderful sounds that life hasn't completely changed. So to Betty and Lorraine in Edinburgh, to Billy, Irene and Vicky, I guess also in Edinburgh, Catherine and Bill in Halifax. Wave your hands, you're out there somewhere.
Hello, Halifax.
Andre and Mike in Texas. Candace, of course, we've already heard from already in LA. And to everyone else out there on Zoom, I would ask everybody to please rise. Please raise your glasses as we welcome to health, wealth, and long life to the couple. Cheers.
Cheers. And to great friends and great family. Okay.
Of course I will.
Johnny.
Congratulations. Another applause.
Thank you. You were good too.
So everybody, we just want to say from Ann and I and everybody on Zoom, thank you very much for attending with us today. We're very happy we could share this moment, even though it's not how we all wanted this to be, and in the sense of the COVID experience we're living. But bringing everybody together today, this is great, and we're really happy that our friends and family from Edinburgh to LA,
I see you.
everybody is there. Really happy you can all share this moment with us. So thank you once again for supporting Ann and myself and for being part of our circle. We love you. And next year, July 1st, or July 1st in 2 years, we've booked the next 2 years of dates just in case. And so once again, thank you very much for sharing this moment with us. We love you all. Let's give them something else.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Mr. and Mrs. Bremner. Here, it's me. You're Mr. and Mrs. Bremner now.
It's official.
She's screwed now. It's all over.
We Christmas lights up till January. This is our place, we make the rules. And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years? Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? And take me out and take me home. You're my lover. We could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place, we make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you. I've loved you 3 summers now, honey, but I want them all. Can I go?
We've raised our kids together, we've taken trips together, we've laughed together a lot, cried together, not as much. Thank God. Stayed up way too late drinking wine together and have made some of the most amazing memories. I'm truly blessed to have someone like her in my life. Now she has met her equal. Another person in this world who is as deserving of her as she is of me.
Aww.
Over the past few years, I've come to realize that Dave is just as amazing as Anne. They complement each other in the most perfect way. I've been lucky enough to witness the love that they have for each other and the loyalty and love they bestow upon their friends and family that are part of their inner circle.
Inner circle, my thing.
Inner circle.
My circle.
That had to be, I was like, that has to be in here somewhere. From the way he looks at her to the way he always makes sure she's okay, there's no mistaking his love for her. I feel privileged to know these two, and I'm happy they found each other. May your love for each other keep going stronger on this day home.
Thank you.
I just want to thank everyone, especially the frontline workers, yourself, photographers, books, and everyone who's time. You guys are great. 100%. Yeah. Thank everyone for being here. Well, I've known Dave for about 10 years, but it doesn't feel like that, you know. I don't really think about how long we've known each other. It's just it's become family over the years, you know. Talk about the inner circle. That's a very special thing. That's a very special thing. Dave taught me about the inner circle for 4 years. You know, I'm very honored that Dave asked me to be his best man. It's very honored. It's meant a lot to me. Over the years, we've had a lot of good times. And yeah, I couldn't be happier for you to find me. And, you know, you heard of the yin yang? You know, here's like the rowdy one and here's the calmer one.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah, opposites attract.
Yeah, it's a professional one, I'm not. She's the graceful one, I'm not. I know. It's okay.
But yeah, some things you need to know about Dave is he's the most reliable person I've ever met in my life. You know, if he says he's going to do something, he always does it. If you need to count on anyone, he's the guy. And whatever he says, he does, and his word is as good as gold. That's it. He always says it as it is. Whether you want to hear it or you don't want to hear it, he's going to tell you. And that's actually a very good feature to have. Because a lot of times when I'm doing the wrong thing, or he knows that I'm doing something wrong, he'll tell me. And even if I don't believe him, in the end, I'll realize he was right. And every time you've been right,
I'm always.
I know. It always ends up being that way. Whether I take your advice or not, you're always the one in the end who ends up being right. He has no off switch.
Oh, God, that
There's
is
no turning
so
off
true.
it.
I love it.
So when he gets going, there's just no way to turn him off. And, you know, I have to share some stories. Yeah. So where should I start now? Okay, so one of the first bodybuilding shows that Dave had attended of mine, I did exceptionally well. I won that show. But there's a very famous bodybuilder who was present, who was like an idol. Yeah. And you know what? In hindsight, I actually really appreciate how much you care about me. So, Dave, after I win the show, he goes up to this legendary bodybuilder and he says, "You're old. You know, you're done. John's way better than you. Johnny killed it. Johnny, he blows you out of the water." And the guy, like, you know, kind of just laughed it off. And I felt bad for the guy because he was just like ripping into him. And he's a legend in our sport that I looked up to. And yeah.
And it was in the middle of the show,
Yeah.
if you remember, because he was quite sensitive about
Yeah.
my honesty, about what you were about to do. Because they said you have to watch John next, because what he's going to do is blow away anything you've ever done, and you did.
Yeah. But so he kind of laughed it off, and I said, "No, he's joking."
I said, "No."
And then of course, Dave's like, "No, I'm not joking. You suck. John's the best." Basically,
You're a has-been. This is about now, and we're not worried about the past, and we're looking to look forward to the future, which you were the future. So,
but see, now I'm older, wiser, more mature, and I realize it's because you cared so much about me. You supported me so much. You believed in me, and
100%.
now I look back at that and I thank you.
and you can laugh about it because he wasn't happy that.
Oh no!
It's good to be in the inner circle.
John didn't know what the inner circle meant at that moment. No. One out of the inner circle.
And another time we were at a show in Ohio, and it was the start of the bikini division. And this is the off switch, where there is no off switch, where Dave was critiquing competitors that weren't in good shape, and their family members were replying to him in different parts of the audience, arguing with his critiques.
Well, they were in my shape, and I'm like, if you're on the stage, you should not be in my shape. You should be in good shape.
Yeah, so we have a lot of these awkward moments that Dave gets us into, but
John,
I know those moments.
Gotta live it every day.
good times, good times. We always have good times. No one makes me laugh more than Dave does. You always keep me entertained.
I showed John the HR puppet. He knows about the HR puppet. Showed it to JT today.
Yeah.
When the staff get in trouble, they get to talk to the puppet. Because you don't want to deal with me. You have to deal with the puppet. And you have to deal with the puppet. That's another level.
So Dave and I met through the gym. We had the same trainer, and the trainer was Darren. Darren passed away, and after that, I took Dave under my wing. He became one of my personal training clients, one of my first personal training clients. And that whole experience brought us even closer together. But the thing is, I was his personal trainer, but at the same time, remembering those sessions, I was learning a lot just through him. I think I was getting personal training, not physically, but mentally. Dave was teaching me about life. And even today, we were just sitting around, just talking about life, and the hours went by, and it didn't feel like hours. It felt like no time had gone by at all. And it's amazing to have that connection with Sam. I want to say, Anne, thank you for putting up with my friend. And to the boys, thank you for relieving me of having to ever worry about his nightmares.
That's your job now.
But I want you guys to know that Dave is a guy that you can always count on. He's a man of his word. Every time that I've found myself needing help or anything, Dave's always been there, and it's like right away. He's one of a kind, someone you can really rely on. I want to say, you know, when Dave first told me about Dave, how happy he was, and now I see how happy he is, it makes me so happy to see my friends so happy. It's something that really makes me happy to see him happy, because he's the nicest guy I've ever met. And to see him happy, it just makes me feel so good. Thank you. And Dave, you're very lucky.
I always say I won the lottery.
Absolutely.
I say I'm the best salesman in the world. Because honestly, I must really be good, because I convinced her to marry me, so that says something.
And I'm wishing you to the best of happiness and life, love and laughter and joy. And, you know, sometimes, I don't know if you're able to ever program an off switch, but sometimes it is good to have an off switch. But here's the mentee telling the mentor. Yeah, so we can raise our glasses and give you guys your first toast as the newlyweds. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
All the best. Like, are we supposed to touch
No, I don't think. Cheers. All the best.
Well, thank you, John. I have to say, I tell people all the time, I'm blessed, I'm lucky, and people think I get all sappy because, you know, when you talk about things like that, when you have the best job in the world, you're helping people, you're doing things, and people think, you know what, they don't get it. I tell them, like, you know, I've met Ann, and through work and everything I've done through all my, you know, even meeting John and through work and Andrea and your extended family, and then where everything is always going, it's you never know what lies around the corner, who you're going to meet, and how important they're going to be to you. When you just meet somebody one day as a project manager you're dealing with on a job site, and then how that propels you that 15 years later, or well, 10 years after that, you're meeting them again because they have a mold problem in their bathroom. And of course, Lucas tells them, you know, my mom's lonely, and then I'm going to be like, well, that's okay. I'm going to take care of that. So, just want to thank Lucas for that.
Yay, Lucas!
We really are all blessed. We're all healthy right now. We're happy with the way everything is, that we could have this moment and spend it all with you. And today, and honestly, John and Andrea and Uncle Phil, he's not here, but I just want to say you guys have made our day, and you made it happen. And everything is by coincidence and chance. A conversation on the phone made it that now we had a place to get married because things changed so rapidly this spring. And, you know, you just never know. So if one thing I want to say to anybody is never quit, always talk, know who you're talking to, and never be afraid to share and open up about yourself. Because if I didn't ask John a personal question, I wouldn't have known what he was doing with Andrea and what business they had on the side. I wouldn't have known with John about Phil and everybody. And you kind of meet people, and there's always a bigger circle. So, you know, and again, you just keep bringing them into your inner circle, give everyone the love, and, you know, whether they want it or not, and you just keep getting it, right? Because once you're in the inner circle, you're not getting out. So it's really important. It's not the mob, but it's pretty close. I just want to say thank you very much. And honestly, you guys have made our day. And Liam and Lucas, thank you for welcoming me into the family.
Okay. So yeah, Dave, when we first met, I did not know what to think. I mean, I did not know if you were a pretty cool dude or if you were just some guy. Oh God.
Go ahead. I won't go.
Don't you remember?
Okay, go.
You're a funny, charming, and overall a great person to be around. Now I know we may not always get along, and sometimes we can be pains in the butts to each other. Well, I can tell that Mom loves you a lot, and if she accepts you into the family, then I do too.
What I mean by that is 4 or 5 years. That's how long ago it was when, I first met Dave. And apparently I'd met him before that. That's what I mean by forgot, because he always goes on about how he's been in the house since I was like 10 years old, but I'm always so buried in whatever I'm doing that I never noticed it. You know what I'm talking about. But apparently 5 years ago I did notice it. And I'm kind of very happy that I did. Because ever since he's come into my life, all of our lives, it's really been one heck of a ride, a really fun ride. As you said, now you don't have to deal with it. No, I do. We've done a lot together. We've done neighbors. Yeah. We've done a lot together. We've made a lot of memories together, and we can joke about it. But most importantly, he's made my mom happy, as mentioned by all of this today. It was on this same day, about 2 years ago, he knelt down on the top of the Eiffel Tower and quite interestingly burnt his knee on the ceiling. You have a wound. Hey, it's a wound, but the things you do for love, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. My mom, who was very enthralled by the romanticism in Dave's proposal, she said yes. Of course she said yes. How could you not? Look at him. Beautiful man. Both of them were happy for the rest of the trip, and despite the burned knee, I remember hearing about it when they got home, actually including the burned knee. That was it. I proposed to your mother, and I burned my knee in the process because I did it on the top of the Eiffel Tower at whatever time it was. The sun was blaring overhead.
I found out a month later after I came back from Portugal.
Yes, you did. It was shocking. Not exactly something I expected to hear. However, I could see that they were both exceptionally happy to tell me. And I could see on their faces, and it's also the same type of happiness that I see right now with them sitting there, finally married. It's been 2 years ever since the proposal, but they've been very good years, I will say, very interesting years, and they've been exceptionally enjoyable for me. I'm not sure where this will lead you, but I do wish you the smoothest ride possible into the future. Oh, and Dave, happy birthday.
Enjoy celebrating 3 holidays for the rest of your life.
Yes. But that's fine.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers. You guys both did awesome. Cheers. Cheers.
I'm gonna go use the washroom.
Lover.